How you doing? It's Shane from Inception Closer, and in today's video I'm gonna share a little bit about how I'm in the process of memorizing my script, and this is the first half of my script, the first 26 points of I think there's 80 points or something in the script that I'm trying to memorize. So I find this just a little bit more fun instead of just going line by line. Sometimes it's harder. So the first, you read the script the first 100 times, and then after that it's like, okay, I gotta see if I got the script down. So this is just no order to the first half of the script. So I'm just gonna flip a card up and see where I'm at in the script. And one of the problems right now is obviously if the camera flipped over, the numbers are backwards, so it's gonna be a little bit tough. Hopefully this goes okay. Ready? If you like this kind of stuff, just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. I'm going to be giving an update in the next video. Call it like the 240 day or 280 day update, whatever. It's basically been 8 months. I'm now with Sales Sniper. So let's just see how this works out. Boom. Ace. So, right, so what is the main reason why you want to streamline this now rather than just leaving things the way that they are? 6. So this is all the beginning. This is basically the probing stuff. So how long have you been doing that? So 5 would have been, what do you do right now? Or if they were prompted to get on the call because of an ad they saw, and maybe it was how to get more leads. And then 5 of spades would be, well, what are you doing right now to get more leads? And how long have you been doing that? This is the long one. I think of 6, if you look at the pegging system, I think it's the mnemonic pegging system. Basically, 6 is like the shape of a golf club. So I think of it as somebody smacking the ball long with their driver. So anything related to the 6 of spades or the number 6 is long. And then this is 9, so that's like a balloon. So it would be like 8 would be, what do you like about it? This is what else do you like about it? And then, or what do you like about it specifically? So 7 is, what made you get into that? And then 8 would be, do you like? Okay, what do you like about it? That's what this is. What do you like about it? And then 10 is, what else do you like about it? Because it's important to get them to go down the bunny trail of liking their job or their process or whatever it is, because then it takes you into your script. So now you can go, well, it kind of sounds like things are going pretty good, but if there was one thing that you could change, you don't want them to, if there's a bunch of things that you can change, what would you change? You don't want to get into that because they're gonna create some objections for themselves. But because they've told you all the things that they like about what they're doing right now, that's where you go, wait, I mean, like in your head, I don't even know if I can help you out. It kind of feels like things are going pretty good right now for you. But if you could change just one thing, what would it be? What would you change? And then that's where they go down the trail of, well, I don't like this, I don't like that. And it's like, whoa, hang on one sec. You said you don't like this. What do you mean by that? And when you start, if they start going on to Speedy Gonzalez tangent, like, yeah, I really, I don't like my boss because I'm working all these hours and extra, overtime and all this. And I don't think they fully, whoa, hang on. So hours. So it kind of sounds like you're stressed out about that. Tell me a little bit more about that. What do you mean by that? Just dig a little bit deeper. Anyways. This is the 9. So if what do you want to make? And they might throw out, well, I'd like to make 100K. Okay, is that just a number you threw out just because it's, because I asked you? Or what do you really want to make? Because before this is you're asking them how much money they're making, which is the 8 of diamonds, and then this one is the 9 of diamonds, which is what do you want to make? And then 10 would be how close are you to getting to that over the next 5, 10 years, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. How close? Like real, just be real with me. How close are you to getting to that? And so time for a change. And then so how did it go with the company that you purchased a course, an online course or a coaching program? Maybe you got a coach. How did that work out for you? You know, what were the results of that? And I guess, like, what prevented you from becoming successful with that program? And I'm just curious, like, why didn't you go with them? So that's 4 diamonds. Then what is this? 6. So again, long. So I just flipped it over to why now though? You know, like 5 would be the criteria. So let me ask you, just to make sure that this works for you, you know, what criteria, you know, besides the boss riding you and all this kind of stuff, and you mentioned that you need a little bit of respect in that, so I get that, but what is the criteria? What are you looking for in a program specifically? What is your criteria? That's what 5 is. So 6 would be, well, why is this important to you now though? Why now? Why go golfing now though? It's raining out. Why is this important to you now? So again, that's the golfing. Hopefully this makes sense to you. So this is basically after the Jack of Diamonds, which is, so say we were to get you to 100K or 120K or 240K, how would you feel? You know, how would that make you feel though? It's like, oh, it'd make me feel pretty good, you know, like it would relieve all the stress, and then I'd be able to, okay, wait one sec, what do you mean by stress? Well, I'm stressed out at work, and it's a nightmare working all these hours and all this. Okay, how long have you been doing that for? Like, how long has this been going on for? Okay, so how would this change that though? Stress, like how would making 240K take care of that? What would that mean to you? What would that mean to your family? And what would you be able to do with 120K? You know, you're making $10,000-$15,000 every single month. Like, how would that affect your wife? You mentioned kids. How would they look at their dad? You know, what would they say to you? How would you feel as a dad making all the bacon? And then the king is basically, so, but how would this be different though? Like paint me a picture. Like, you sell me now. Like, how would this be different for you though? Like, really, what would make things different? All right, so here it is. That's the one. So how would this be different though? You know, making 120. How would you feel though? And then 8 is, so okay, so how much are you making right now? And then this would be the, have you been looking around? Like, have you been reaching out to other organizations, agency, whatever? Like, are you kicking the tires in that? Have you been doing that? Yeah, okay, cool. And then 3 would be, well, they would say, yeah, I've been looking, but I never did anything. Okay, well, 3 is, what prevented you from doing anything? They say yes, then we go to 4, which is, how did that work out for you? And why? What kind of results did you get, and what prevented you from getting success? And or what do you think kept you back from getting success with that company? And then the 4th part of the 4, I think of it like a chair. 4 of diamonds, like a chair sitting down, so it's got 4 legs. So the 4th thing is, what prevented you from going with that company? Because this is important for number 5, which is, what is your criteria? So besides the things that you're like, yeah, they didn't have this, You know, this is why I didn't go with them, because they didn't have the mentorship. They didn't have the accountability. Okay, so besides the accountability and the leadership, just help me out. What is your criteria? What are you looking for in a coaching training program? What is it specifically? And then if they tell you, then 6, remember the golf, the 6 of diamonds is, why is this important to you now to go golfing in the rain? It's raining out. Why is this important to you to golf in the rain? That's 6. All right, so 5. So 5 would be, what do you do right now with whatever they said in number 4, which is the prompting of, you know, what sparked an interest in you in calling us? Why did you want to book a call? And they say, well, I saw your ad on lead generation. Okay, so what are you doing right now for lead generation? Or maybe they're like, I want to be able to flip homes. Okay, so what are you doing right now for flipping homes? I'm not doing anything. Okay, so you're not doing anything right now. So what is it are you doing, like for money? Like, what do you do right now for a living? Oh, I'm a cop. Okay, cool. So 6 would be how long, because you got to figure out what they do right now to generate income. So if they have no experience in whatever it is, coaching, whatever it is, you got to figure that out. And then 6 would be, how long have you been doing that? 7, I'm kind of curious, how did you get into being a cop? And then 8 is, do you like being a cop? And then you want them to say, yes, 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 yes. It's not because they're saying yes that you're getting down the Nodsville. You're getting them to say yes to justify why they like that company or that organization, whatever they're with, however they're making money. You want them to justify it, and then you want to shatter that afterwards, because there's a reason why they're on the call for you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the call. Hopefully this makes sense. So I can go on and on with all these cards. You know, it's fun stuff. So hopefully this makes sense. I'm tired, but I got to go through this with basically 2 decks of cards. These are the other half, and I just shuffle. I do the first half of the script, and I just shuffle and play, and then that way I can kind of know where I'm at. What is this one? This one is 10. So this is basically what else do you like about it? You know, because 8 is, do you like it? Yes. Okay, what do you like about it? And then 10 is, what else do you like about it? And then that's when you get into the Ace of Diamonds, which is, you know, so man, it kind of sounds like everything is going great with you right now. If there's one thing that you can change, what would you change? And that's how it leads you down that one. So hopefully this helps. A little bit of a ramble, but it's very important at this stage, now that I'm with Sales Sniper, I have to know my script inside and out, backwards, forwards, flipped inside out. It's very important to do that. That way, when you're role playing or when you're in a sales call, you won't get discombobulated, because you already know where you're taking the person, and you're knowing the reason why you're taking them to a certain place. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.